You are making it live? Yes, do.
Yeah, the media.
Seated in the house or residence of Dr. Murtala Muhammed are members of parliament, his colleagues, and some staff of the parliamentary service.
The late Honorable Murtala was not just a colleague, but was a brother. He respected me and treated me as a senior brother. And we shared a lot of jokes. He is somebody who is full of knowledge, both in the Arabic sector and the academic sector. And I received the news when I was in the constituency. I was so devastated and abandoned all the things I was doing in the constituency and came down. We can only say that we pray for Allah to accept his soul in Jannah Firdaus, and pray also that Allah takes care of the wife and the children and their family. Salam.
As a caucus, how does it affect you?
The caucus leader will speak about that. Thank you.
So you heard them. The former. So that was Honorable Collins Dawda speaking here about the passing of their colleague, Dr. Murtala Muhammed. So here we have more members. Let's try to speak to some.
Lesson to Ghana so that this will not hit this country again. It's very unfortunate. It was a Black Wednesday yesterday, and the whole country turned down. The whole community as Ghana turned down yesterday. So this shouldn't happen to this country again. It shouldn't happen to this country again. This is the first time this calamity has hit this country. You see, we pray that this will not happen again. I'll take this opportunity to say that, or to share my condolences with everybody, not only the family, everybody who's bereaved. Because looking at the nature of the demised personalities, it's not only the family, everybody, from presidency to parliament, to judiciary, friends, and especially the Muslims community. So what I would say is that this shouldn't happen to this country again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So Honorable Teresa is also here.
Good morning, fellow Ghanaians. Yesterday was a Black Wednesday for the whole of the Ghanaian people. Me personally, I have lost, they are my friends, they are my colleagues, most especially 2 cabinet ministers that will sit together in cabinet, just vanish into thin air. It's difficult, has been difficult for us as Ghanaians, has been difficult for me as a person. I always ask this question, when will death come out one day and say, today I'm satisfied, I won't eat again? Death have eaten too much of our people. When will death give us warning before taking its prey? I continue to think about it, and I continue to get questions and multiples of questions on questions. I keep on asking questions and I'm not getting answers. But we pray that the good Lord will console us, console His Excellency, console the ministers, console the people of Ghana, so that we see the way forward. And I also pray that we'll be able to investigate so that we will never see this type of tragedy again. I'm really short of words. If I continue talking, I may shed tears. But I pray that we should be able to come out of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So the MP for Timpani, Lydia Akambaraba.
So that was Honorable Lydia Akambaraba. We also have here Dr. Zanato Ajima Rollins. Let's see if we can talk.
This came as a huge shock and a huge tragedy, not just to the families and not just to us as friends, but to Parliament and to the rest of the country. And my prayers and my sincere condolences with the families of all the 8 people who perished, some of whom were very good friends of mine. Thank you.
Do you have any memories of him?
I don't believe that it's appropriate to go into that at this point, except to express my sincere condolences. Thank you.
So we just heard from Dr. Zanato Ajima Rollins.
In our culture, when we attend funerals, we don't say goodbye. We don't say goodbye. But like it was indicated, further details will be communicated. We want to receive other visitors who are here. Thank you.
So like we've heard from Mr. Sweeney, the visit has ended, but there are other visitors also calling in to commiserate with the family members of Honorable Murtala Muhammed. We have the leader of the Women Caucus,
Not him alone, to everyone who was in that jet. In fact, yesterday wasn't good at all, and it was really a Black Wednesday. We extend our condolences to all the family members and Ghana as a whole, Parliament, the President, who couldn't even speak because he was so devastated that he couldn't control himself. It was unexpected. So we pray that God keep them in His bosom and we'll find a good place to bury all of them. So we'll give them a fitting burial. And then the families that they have left behind will be properly taken care of.
But what will be missing in Parliament?
In fact, for Murtala, Parliament, because when it comes to debate, you can't take it away from Murtala. You can see Omani Buama very calm and strategic. When we talk about strategic, that is Omani Buama for you. He doesn't scream, he doesn't shout, but he would deliver. And if you look at Murtala, you can see that these young men have a lot to give to Ghana, to do for Ghana. But God knows best, so we will give all thanks to God. But it wasn't a good news at all.
So we just heard from Honorable Comfort Doyo, recalling some memories of her colleagues, Dr. Murtala Muhammed and Dr. Buama. She was saying that back in the House, they are both promising young politicians, very vocal when it comes to debating on issues that affect the country. And so both the party as NDC, the government, Parliament, and Ghanaians as a whole will miss these two colleagues of theirs. So we are still in the house or residence of Dr. Murtala Muhammed, a victim of the Gulf accident that happened yesterday. So we have our former
Dr. Adams, it was such a heartbreaking news as it came yesterday.
Yeah.
How did you receive it?
Well, it's a national tragedy. It's a great loss to our country. And I am particularly devastated because Honorable Murtala is my brother, it's my family, and we were very close. And so this is too much for me to take. Honorable Omane Buama was equally close to me, even as a young person. It's a story I haven't said about him, which I want to take this opportunity to say. He was a man of resilience. Anything he believed in, he pursued it to its logical conclusion. So when I was National NUCS president, I went to KNUST to address the students at Independence Hall. Omane Buama was there as a young person who had just reported to the university, first year student. So after the program, he walked to me and told me that he wanted to be like me. And I asked, what do you mean? He said, he wanted to be NUCS president one day. Then I told him that, well, but you are in KNUST, presidency is currently in UCC. By the time you qualify, it will have moved to KNUST. And so you can be a NUCS president. Then he told me that he also got admission from Legon. So if he will qualify, by the time it comes to Legon, then he will move from KNUST and go and report at Legon. He actually packed and left KNUST and went to report at the University of Ghana. And this man became a NUCS president. True to his words, he became a NUCS president. And so that is how we related. When he was going to contest, we wrote his manifesto and he rehearsed his manifesto in my home. And we have since kept our relationship. Yes, even as political opponents. Alhaji Muniru, similarly, is a senior brother of mine. I was with him only about a month ago at the Gundaland Youth Association meeting. And so, like all the others. So it's a national tragedy. And we can take consolation in the fact that God has done his work. He chooses when he brings us into this world, and he chooses when he takes us away. I would like to propose that there is a comprehensive parliamentary inquiry into this accident. It's a major accident. Ghana is not the same with the passing of these great men of our country. We can't let it just pass as another accident. So I'm calling on the leadership of Parliament to launch a comprehensive inquiry into this accident so that we can learn lessons from that, so that we can prepare ourselves never to see this again. It's so unfortunate that this has happened at this time. 2 serving cabinet ministers and servicemen who are contributing gallantly to the development of our country could just lose their lives in such an accident. I mean, it's a very difficult situation for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So that was our former finance minister, Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, speaking about Dr. Murtala Muhammed's passing. And he recalled his time with him during the NUCS, when he was a leader of the NUCS Ghana, that's the National Union of Ghanaian Students, when he was a student. And they both worked as leaders of NUCS. Now he is calling for full investigation into the incident, and he is urging Parliament particularly to launch that investigation or demand for full-scale investigation into the incident so that in future such incidents will be curtailed. We are still at the residence of Honorable Murtala Muhammed, and we can still see some visitors still seated, commiserating with the family. We have people from the ministry, we have friends and loved ones coming in to commiserate with the family. From here, the majority caucus will be moving to another location. We don't know yet where they are going, but I'll be bringing you more reports as to where they will be heading from here. So from the residence of late Dr. Murtala Muhammed, Rachel Porty for GBC News.
Find out the Google share.
Hello.
Hello.